Here's the punter, Rigoberto Sanchez, on to get us started. And this one is underway here on EA Sports. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. They'll start the drive with Elliott. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Prescott down. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 17 yards on the play there, and the Cowboys have a first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will. They run it for the first time with Tony Pollard. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. A nice effort and an even nicer stop from Kwity Paye. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. Now Prescott. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
I think he could have scanned downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Prescott from the gun. And that is incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
On to punt now, Anger, as he boots this one away. Nice work on the return as he gets about 15 yards back. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. Leading them out, the MVP of Super Bowl 52, Nick Foles. Here's Foles. Now, a quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
This is what defensive coaches ask of their defenders every single ball game. Get a hand on every throw and coverage. They want the deflections. They want the knockaways. Pick it yourself if you can, but at least knock it down and guarantee it's incomplete.
Foles throw into the hands of Pittman here. Finding room at midfield. Down the right sideline. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Michael Pittman with a first touchdown of this Super Bowl, and a long one at that. And the Colts are on the board first here in this Super Bowl. So a long play for our first points in the Super Bowl.
No doubt about it, and what we see here is something that we saw all year long from them. The ability to strike from anywhere on the field. How about the way they got it started in this one?
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. Short kick. One of the up middle take it now. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Dallas offense set for this next drive. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming. Up the middle, here's Elliott. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's no gain on the play, and they'll remain a few inches shy of a first with third down looming. On third and short, they'll try option left. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. Nothing doing on second and third down after that 9-yard gain on first. On fourth down, here's Brian Anger now to kick this one away. Rodgers to return it. We'll call this a 41-yard punt, 7 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Now Foles. Well, going deep here for Taylor. That's caught inside the 20. And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line.
We see this happen so often. If you're a defender, it's like watching a bad movie over and over. The pressure's good, forcing the quarterback out of the pocket. But it's a lot to ask for these defenders to stay plastered to receivers long enough. And sure enough, they let a man come open.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Mo Alley Cox from 10 yards out. And the Colts will add to their first quarter lead here in this Super Bowl. Oh, and now they're going to fake it.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When you'd line up, go ahead and, oh, there's a fake, and he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk-reward, it's just not there.
It's so risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Well, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Not a big run on the first play of the drive, but that doesn't necessarily mean it was a bad play. Sometimes
he rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Shaquille Leonard, the linebacker. And the Colts are going to take possession of the football. So more problems here in this first quarter. Already 2 scores down, and here they give away the football.
And if I'm the head coach, I think it's time to start lighting a fire under some of these guys. Now, you have to do it within your personality. They can't perceive it as fake. But I'd go get after some guys because they don't look ready to play.
Touchdown, Colts! Michael Pittman, his 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Colts are feeling good as they extend their lead in this Super Bowl. Well, just a sensational start for this offense, Charles. 3 drives, 3 passing touchdowns.
Is that like mentioning a perfect game in baseball? Or are we cool to do it here in football, partner?
No, I think you can do it here in football. I think perfect game in baseball, that's its own category.
Yeah, I think you're right about that. Could not imagine a worse start for that secondary. Or let's face it, a better one for this offense. No chance they stop passing now the way that it's going. I think they'll continue to press the ball downfield and hopefully reap the same results.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. This one fielded at the 5. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. So already not the best to kick returns there, but that penalty, that adds insult to injury and backs him up even closer to the goal line.
Yeah, not ideal field position to begin a drive, is it? Because the extra pressure now goes on the offense. They've got to get some early yards and get away from the shadow of their own goalposts. What every offense wants to do in this situation, get 2 first downs to help out with field position at the least.
Inside give to Elliott. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
I think we got to give it up for him right there. That's a heck of an athletic move for a big man right in the middle of the line. How about the play he makes there? Nowhere to run, and he finishes that one off for a loss.
Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked up by Kenny Moore. And the Colts are going to take possession of the football. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And, Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them, and they took advantage of it there, got a nice interception, and set up their offense in great shape.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Foles. And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. Jonathan Taylor from 13 yards out. And the Colts are starting to open things up here in this Super Bowl. Boy, still in the first quarter, and look out. I mean, they are on pace for over 80 points in this game. I don't know that they'll get there, CD, but this has been impressive to watch so far.
That certainly would be history in the making, wouldn't it, partner? I'm glad we're here to actually watch and see if it actually happens, although, like you, I have my doubts, but they are firmly in control of this game.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They trail early on in this Super Bowl as they come up 1st and 10. Meanwhile, Prescott. And it's a fumble. And the Colts pick it up. And he's got some space here. Able to slither by. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line. Obviously, you got to hold on to the football, but I've got to give credit to the defense there. Good job of knocking it free.
Yeah, because a lot of the time we just blame the offensive players for not taking care of it. How about the effort of the defensive players knowing that guys are going to, and if they're good, anticipate the contact coming and try and cover up the football. And they still find ways to knock it free.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Foles steps away toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. And that ball incomplete, nearly intercepted. Took a chance with that one. It'll lead to a 4th down. Looking to throw. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag coming in. This could be a 1st down. Well, obviously, they never want to see penalties on that defense, but this one a little bit more significant there on the downfield pass play.
And coaches preach it all the time. You can't put yourself in that kind of position if you're the defender. You've got to stay in a spot far downfield where you can play the ball without creating extra contact.
No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. So reverse the celebration. We'll see if they have something else in their bag of tricks.
And isn't that always tough to watch when they score and you see the excitement, and then when they realize those points aren't going to count? Can they get it?
And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Nick Foles, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Colts are starting to pour it on the game's biggest stage. They are running away with this Super Bowl. Boy, CD, what a start for them. Still in the first quarter, they're absolutely blitzing them. All the points that they've put up, I'm not sure what you say on the other sideline right now.
I think it's as simple as this, partner. The way that they're playing, there's no limits on what this league could become.
Now a timeout called for by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Frank Reich going to tell the offense to go for 2. Foles will look to throw. And, boy, talk about adding insult to injury. He's into the end zone to tack on 2 more. And with a successful 2-point try, the QB rolling out, I would imagine on the defense that makes it tough. When he goes out, he's got the option to run or pass.
Yeah, it really does. If you decide not to bring extra people or extra pressure, maybe you have to have a spy on the quarterback, someone to account for him, because oftentimes that is the unaccounted for player.
So plenty of fireworks here early. 35-0 now as the kick is away. It's a squibber picked up around the 27. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They trail early on in this Super Bowl as they come up 1st and 10. Prescott now after the fumble recovery. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10. They run straight ahead here with Pollard. And he'll work this one up to about the 38. And now a stoppage. It looks like we have a Colt who was shaken up on that last play. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. 3rd and short yardage. Prescott. The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. The corner blitz gets there as he goes down for a loss of 7. On is the punter, Brian Anger, to kick this one away. And he's getting a workout here in this first quarter as he gets it away. Rodgers on the return. Oh, he shifts past him. And good work bringing that one back as he picks up about 16 on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Now he's going to send this one deep right side. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. And the Cowboys are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their 38. He'll hand it off to Elliott to begin the drive. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Steps away to his left. And he'll slide to a halt here. Still a little shy of the 1st down marker. 1 quarter done. Can't wait to see what the 2nd quarter has in store. We'll return after this message. You're watching the NFL, and it's right here on EA Sports. And this is going to be incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw him break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
On the return, it's Rodgers. A nice job getting free on the return for 13 yards. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a 1st down.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
They go play action here on 1st down. That is caught. Michael Pittman with it. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Michael Pittman with his 3rd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Colts continue to look good here in the first half of this Super Bowl. So not only is that his third touchdown catch of the game, he's done it here in the first half.
I'm not sure defensively what they're going to come up with to slow him down, because already we're seeing him run past, over, through guys in order to make these catches. And being able to try and shut him down at this stage of the game, it's going to take a lot of effort. So maybe it'll open things up for some other people.
Well, they better figure something out, and soon. The extra point by McLaughlin is up and good, and it is 42-0. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. It's a squibber picked up around the 27. Yeah, they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled-out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He would love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Prescott now from the 50. Got a man. It's Brown. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts 40. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Colts pick it up.
Time to go to work. Let's go.
Well, he was having success there holding on to it on the option, but ultimately problems downfield, and it results in a turnover.
Yeah, and this is a tough one because you know you'd prefer to have your quarterback either heading to the sidelines or getting down at the end of the play. But you've got an aggressive one. He's fighting for extra yardage, and he gets stripped.
He's got a man. Complete. 20, 10. A big play there for Indy. 79 yards. We know he's good at catching the football, but then after the catch, he's got escapability.
Not only that, he's got some toughness as well, because you know he's coached very hard to make sure he battles through, breaks tackles, and then they finish with, but don't fumble the football.
And give him 5 that time as they draw a bit closer here for a 2nd and goal. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
Taylor is into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Well, that was a quick drive. The passing game set it up, and then the running game finishes it off.
And how about how few plays it was to get it done, but they threw it downfield and then pounded it into the end zone. And as a former defender, I can tell you, it hurts just a little bit more when they run it into the end zone instead of throwing it.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. It's a squibber picked up around. Now a hit and a loose football. And the Colts pick it up. And he will score. Touchdown, Indianapolis. So they get the one-score kickoff, get a fumble, take it right back to the house. 2 quick touchdowns within a matter of about 10 seconds on the game clock.
It's like a big 1-2 punch that may lead to a knockout.
The extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And the route is on here in this first. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. It's a squibber picked up around the 20. Now a hit and a loose football. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line. And that one is his second fumble loss. Not a good look out of your return man.
And not only does he hurt the momentum for his team or even change momentum of the game, but now they've got a decision to make on his own sideline. Does he continue to do that? Do you keep him in that role, or do you bring someone else in at this time?
And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. That gain of 15 gets him on the doorstep, 1st and goal. They'll set up a throw.
They'll set up the screen to Taylor.
Touchdown! Jonathan Taylor with his 3rd touchdown of this Super Bowl.
And the Colts are able to widen their lead here in this first half. What a first half he is compiling here. He's already over 100 yards receiving and now 2 touchdowns, CD.
Brandon, you know I don't like to play the game where you start projecting when you're at a certain point. Well, let's face it, he's off to a tremendous start. So 200 yards, 4 touchdowns. I don't think anything's out of the question right now. He's blowing up coverages. You've got to double him every snap. Otherwise, he's going to defeat you on almost every play.
And the Cowboys are able to recover. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. To throw is Prescott. And he'll be brought down by the Colts.
That's Shaquille Leonard, the linebacker who got in and dropped him to the turf.
They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Looking to throw. Prescott. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. And he put enough leg into it, but it's well off to the right and no good. And they will remain well behind.
And this is a commentary on today's kickers and just how good they are that a coach would think about running his guy out there to try a 59-yarder. Here it backfires on him, but as a kicker, you have to appreciate the confidence that they showed in you.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw.
He'll get this one complete there to Pittman.
Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Michael Pittman
with a record 4th Super Bowl touchdown tonight.
And the Colts are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
And let's count them up now. 1, 2, 3, 4 touchdown receptions for him in this game.
And just one shy of the NFL record. What a great performance. Going up and catching the football, creating space, and finding the end zone. That's what it's all about.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And the route is on here in this first half. The long touchdown pass gets him 6 on a very tidy 2-play drive that time.
Sanchez now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown.
It's a squibber picked up around the 27. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they've got to be a little bit frustrated about that last drive. Missed field goal.
Always hurts a team because, you know, you've put something out there, you've given yourself a chance, you're in range, and the ball doesn't go through the posts. But it's not something to panic about, I don't believe. Just keep playing and keep going.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. He finds his target. It's Schultz.
And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
And I don't think there's any question that this offense is going to need to hit on a few more plays like this. It's been a difficult first half for them, to say the least. And I do believe if they want to get back in this game, they need to start right now. It's kind of like making adjustments. If you try and wait until the half, it's probably too late. They need to get going right here.
And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
10 more there and another first down.
2 minutes on the clock in the second quarter of this Super Bowl.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Prescott to throw it. Oh, Prescott stripped. But I believe a Cowboy was there to get it. He was, and Dallas will maintain possession. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Now a throw here to his running back. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. Now they got to get to the line quickly. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up 4th down. Anger is on to punt, and he gets this one away. And this one goes angling out of bounds, and it will be spotted inside the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. He's got it at the 15. Touchdown, Colts.
Michael Pittman, 70 yards. And the Colts have got it on cruise control. Even though he was forced from the pocket, still able to adjust, make the long throw, and it ends with a really big touchdown.
Yeah, moving to his left. The key to everything when they're moving outside of the pocket, doesn't matter which side, making sure those shoulders get around and you get back square so you can get everything on the throw and create the big play we just saw there downfield.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown.
It's a squibber picked up around the 27. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
And now the ball's out, fumble near midfield, and the Colts pick it up.
On the move past the 40. And he's going to have a first down, and they get into field goal range here at the 29. So really a nightmare of a first half for him, Charles. His 2nd lost fumble already.
And when they hand us a stat sheet, Brandon, and we see 2 lost fumbles, we usually think quarterback or running back, don't we? It's not often you see guys on the
touchdown.
Paris Campbell, 29 yards. And the Colts will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
McLaughlin for the extra point. And the route is on here in this first half. Well, they got the ball in great field position. One play later, boom, end zone.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown.
It's a squibber picked up around the 27.
And solid field position here to start as they get this out to the 40-yard line.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. That's Gallup on the slant. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now. Now Prescott. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Well, this defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on defense hitting at once, you get first-half scores just like this one.
And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Prescott yet again. Dancing to his left. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. Now with 5 seconds left, not really enough time to run another play and then stop it. So on comes the field goal unit. And this will be spotted on the other side of the field. It's a 61-yard attempt. And this won't get there. Won't be on line either. It's no good. Off to the right. So the halftime show of the Super Bowl. These two teams sat through a longer than usual 30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in this Super Bowl.
Taking it about the 1. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive.
And I would imagine this is where you have to take stock of the situation, CD, and say, gosh, we're halfway to the Lombardi Trophy. Let's not slow down now.
And I like the way you went there. Let's not slow down now because the first half certainly went their way. And I would expect them to continue with that type of a game plan. But you're right. You do think back to Super Bowl 54. 49ers had a double-digit lead in the fourth quarter, couldn't hold on, so plenty can still happen. He hasn't been sacked all game, and there's an example as to why. Evaded the pressure, got out of the pocket, but even with the extra time, it doesn't translate into a completion.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted, throwing back across his body. Picked up by Malik Hooker.
And the Cowboys are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50.
So Prescott of the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. Now left side on the swing pass. Room here to run.
And he's going to be out of bounds here all the way down inside the 10.
A big play there on the catch and run. 44 yards. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Now Elliott. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down. Prescott. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Tony Pollard,
a 7-yard touchdown grab.
And the Cowboys take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points.
And oh, it's blocked. The Colts have it. And he's into the clear. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. 10, 5, and he takes it all the way back. And this crowd can't believe what they're seeing. Things go wrong even after a touchdown in this one.
Well, you figure with a veteran kicker out there, these extra points almost automatic, but this one turns into 2 points the other way.
And we both know it's hard to put it on him. I think there was a breakdown in the protection, but guess what? It does go against his record.
And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Sliding out of the pocket.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far.
Picked off by Malik Hooker. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. Marr on for the extra point. And this time he gets it to go as it is up and good. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick six.
Taken at the goal line. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And not the first time that they're coming back out off of a turnover, but the last one really hurt Charles with that pick six.
And it feels like
that's caught at the 25. Touchdown Colts.
Allen Pierce.
70 yards.
And the Colts just continue to roll.
McLaughlin now to add the PAT.
Anytime that ball comes to me, I try to take it to him.
And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Those are the kind of drives they like on offense, from the coordinator to the quarterback, the line, everybody. One play drive and into the end zone for 6.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown.
It's a squibber picked up around. Now a hit and a loose football. And the Colts pick it up. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line.
as that ball got away from him and he saw the opposing team recover it.
You felt his pain?
Oh, I felt his pain, and you know what was going through his head. Tuck it away. Take care of the ball. All the things he hears all week in practice, he didn't carry it over into the game.
And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line.
I do think it's fair to say that they were caught off guard a little bit when he decided not to throw it on first down. But give them credit. They recovered in time to deny him the first down yardage. But it's only second and short. So that run is...
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
Micah Parsons showing off that elite athleticism as he gets the sack.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun.
And this one incomplete. And another throw that really could have been, maybe should have been intercepted. That would have been number 4. Instead, it's 4th down.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. And this one is right through, and that will extend their lead even further.
So the fumble recovery had them set up in ideal field position, but they can muster only 3 points out of it.
Yeah, when you're able to force turnovers, especially when it results in field position like they had, you really want to make it hurt. Here, they take the field goal. That's definitely not what they were hoping for.
And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
And now Dallas gets set to take the field.
Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. This will be caught by Brown. And they're going to get him down well short of the 1st as he can only get this to the 30. Here's Brian Anger now, as he'll come on to kick for a 6th time tonight.
And here's Rodgers on the return.
A little juke. We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
He'll get this one to Pittman.
And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. A good pickup there at 22. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw.
He'll take a shot downfield for Pittman.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Michael Pittman.
45 yards.
And the Colts are pouring it on.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2.
Sanchez now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
On third down, it's Prescott.
Open man Lamb. It's complete.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A big one there on third down. They hit for 30 yards. A first down carry by Elliott. And they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
On the draw, it's Pollard. And he'll be stopped right at the 30. On a play that started back at the 15, they pick up 15. First down, Prescott. Flushed out right. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down. The give is to Elliott. And this has been a recurring theme tonight for sure. Nowhere to run. Back to the line of scrimmage, that's all. They got to get to the 20 to keep the drive alive on third down. Throwing, Prescott. Forced out to his left. Prescott able to get down there at the end on the slide, and he has the first as well. Got what they needed there. The drive continues with a 9-yard pickup. From the red zone now, Prescott.
A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
At this point in the game and the situation they're in, partner, these incompletions that we're seeing, they need to turn into positive snaps, and soon.
On second down, Elliott. He will push his way down to about the 14.
Just one more quarter remains in the season-long race for the Lombardi Trophy here at Super Bowl 57 from Glendale.
This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Here's Prescott. And it's caught. Touchdown!
Dak Prescott with a connection to CeeDee Lamb. And the Cowboys get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit.
Extra point by Marr, up and good as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Here's Michael Pittman and the rest of this offense getting set for the upcoming drive.
And we get a peek at the kind of game he's having. It's been a good game. 8 catches now, Charles.
Everyone likes to spread the ball around. They want a lot of people to catch it and touch it, get a lot of guys involved. But sometimes when you have the hot hand or a person who is just really taking care of business in their part of the field, you have to keep going back to him.
Second down, another run with Taylor.
And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. That one a first down pickup of 8.
They run once more with Taylor.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
They give to Taylor out of the gun.
And still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down. They'll look to throw here. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the 4th quarter. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt, and the Cowboys will be backed up to start the drive. They'll have it.
It's becoming more and more apparent that this is just not going to be their night. That Lombardi trophy so close, but the expectations simply have not matched the results as they start on this drive, 1st and 10. Prescott's throw pulled in by Lamb.
And he gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Prescott. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line.
And good yardage there on 1st down, because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively, or it could have gone for more.
Prescott with a throw caught by Lamb. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35. Now, this is certainly one of the bigger losses that we are going to see for quite some time. And you have to think at this point where we're at in the 4th quarter with how wide this advantage is. For this offense, they're just trying to end things with a positive drive and then get the heck out of here.
Yeah, if this had been a concert, you would have heard plenty of sour notes in this one. But they certainly don't want to end it on one. They want to put together a few more throws like that and at least have a final drive to give them a little bit more hope as they move forward.
And again, it's Prescott. And that incompletion breaks a string of 5 straight connections. And it's 2nd down. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Prescott now. He finds his man, complete. It's Schultz.
And they're going to get this down inside the 15.
The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. Off the play fake, Prescott. Got his tight end. That's complete. That's Ferguson. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
Let's go.
Jake Ferguson.
A 14-yard touchdown.
And the Cowboys are able to at least get one score back.
Extra point by Marr, up and good as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive.
And they are trying to play it cool down on the sidelines, but they know that they are very close now to wrapping this thing up and letting the celebration begin. A Super Bowl title within reach now as they try to polish this thing off.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Again, it's Taylor.
He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them.
And Prescott, his 3rd interception. And the Colts are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line.
Wow, so wipe out the INT, roughing the passer. What a disaster.
An absolute disaster, and you hope their lockers are not right next to each other for the postgame. Safe to say one is not buying the other dinner.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
At the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Here's Foles.
Oh, he's got his tight end, Mo Alley-Cox, complete. And he is going to have a Colts first down by a couple of yards as they're able to get 4 there on 3rd and 2.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
They'll run on first down with Moss. On a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line.
Indianapolis moving the chains there on a gain of 12. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here. 1st and 10.
1st and 10, Taylor now.
And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19.
62 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
Now that was an excellent run, and when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block, but the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
Up the middle, here's Taylor.
And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Jonathan Hankins in on the stop. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Running straight ahead, Taylor.
And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 9 yards on the play there, and it'll set him up 1st and goal.
They'll run here with Moss.
And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. Looking at this now, you got a couple more cracks here this close. Sneak it.
I don't think you even go into a huddle. Just line up, snap it, and fall in behind those guys into the end.
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Just power football there down near the goal line. Give it to him. He's able to push his way across.
Yeah, they went heavy there. Sometimes you have those big offensive linemen come in, have to report like they're eligible, but all they're doing is getting a good stance.
And he's going to be taken down. It's a sack, and they fail on the try for 2.
I know we could sit up here and dance around it a little bit, but going for 2 in this situation, somebody doesn't like someone else. There's no doubt in my mind.
Well, what they couldn't see is you lean back in your chair and you went. Now a hit and a loose football. And the Colts pick it up. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. And with inside at 10 seconds, 8 to be precise, we get whistles and a timeout on the field.
And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. On the handoff, Taylor. And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15.
And the Lombardi Trophy will rest in Indianapolis. The Colts